Hey, yo, lesson here, babe. You come at the king, you best not miss.
Hey! Mr. Quack it in, bitch! Man, I got my partner Tony Bone with me. Man, y'all done fucked up now. Get fucked, get it, bitch, get fucked. Get fucked, get it, bitch, get fucked. Don't start no shit, it won't be done. Don't start no shit, it won't be done. Hit the table in this bitch, get fucked. Start right up in this bitch, get fucked. Don't start no shit, it won't be done. Don't start no shit, it won't be done. Start a ride in this bitch, get fucked. Start a fight up in this bitch, get fucked. Don't start no shit, it won't be done. Don't start no shit, it won't be done. Blow the gas in this bitch, get fucked. Blow the gas in this bitch, get fucked. Don't start no shit, it won't be done. Don't start no shit, it won't be done. Tip the table in this bitch, get fucked. Tip the table in this bitch, get fucked. Don't start no shit, it won't be done. Don't start no shit, it won't be done. Start a fight off in this bitch, get fucked. Start a fight off in this bitch, get fucked. Don't start no shit, it won't be done. Don't start no shit, it won't be done. Security, nigga, get fucked. Fuck security, nigga, get fucked. Don't start no shit, it won't be done. Don't start no shit, it won't be done. Fuck get it, bitch, get fucked. Get fucked, get it, bitch, get fucked. Don't start no shit, it won't be done. Don't start no shit, it won't be done. Hit the table in this bitch, get fucked. Start right up in this bitch, get fucked. Don't start no shit, it won't be done. Don't start no shit, it won't be done. Start a ride in this bitch, get fucked. Start a
with a metal 180 on the freeway. Strapped in a scat pack, fuck what the police say. Burn a pussy nigga if he touch me, watch him cremate. All black tint, spin your block like a DJ. Hopping in the water with the sharks and the stingray. Plug name Enrique, try them blocks off on my G-Day. Any means necessary, best believe we ate. Pissed on the prosecutor, shitting on the DA. East Atlanta GA, Southside teammates. Fuck niggas we hate, $100 cheesecake. You can ask Granny, we been thugging since a teenage. Found it in my briefcase, I beat you to my sleeves. Hey,
Get it, bitch, get ball. Get ball, get it, bitch, get ball. Don't start no shit, it won't beat them. Don't start no shit, it won't beat them. Tip the table in it, bitch, get ball. Start fight off in it, bitch, get ball. Don't start no shit, it won't beat them. Don't start no shit, it won't beat them. Start a ride in this bitch, get ball. Start a fight off in it, bitch, get ball. Don't start no shit, it won't beat them. Don't start no shit, it won't beat them.
Yo, can I with you? What?
ACT, did you see this?
Look, if it ain't official Dana J, Levi for Kelly, or Prima Donna News, I don't even want to see it. Just take it off. Look, you got some weed? I gotta get some. All right, hurry up. Diesel and them here, everybody here, we waiting on you. All right.
He just wants you to come home.
The answer is a creature that lives behind my eyes. Left to go.
It's time. I am everywhere. I am everything. I am the Reaper. It's coming.
Find me!
Just let him in.
what you gon' do now? Hope you're ready, cause I'm really about to put it down. Girl, you know that I will never disrespect you. We love tomorrow, but tonight I wanna spank you. That ass, girl, gotta make it last now. Start off so, then I'ma beat it up. No, try to say stop with the say go. There you go again, that voice is watch you make your girlfriend go. Come on, come on, come on. You've been waiting patiently, wondering when and where I be. The cousin rockets in the industry, making this so she can't sleep.
RSKO soon. Yeah. Let's say what up. What the things we told, not told, words to Levi. Fuck the other side and fuck your opinion and let you dick by. Brooke, boy, needs to leave your Nicky, keep the 9 tucked. Sly Fox, Mama Mary said you can go fuck a duck. Anybody following they bullshit, I ain't surprised. Bullshit stinks, so does the enterprise. Sorry for cussing Georgia girl, surely forgive me. Belinda, respectfully, I be watching like this lady G. We don't fuck with baby killing niggas, like F niggas, old cold niggas, Don Russell supporting ass niggas. We don't fuck with unfit drunk bitches, one pep smear bitches, or to be determined bitches. Y'all won't beat, that's why we prima donna patient. Fantasia light a candle, me and Miss Virgo smoking trees. Willie salute, I know EJ up in the G. What up, caramel and face, I can't forget about my lips. The drink team really be the squad. The other team really just the fraud. Say the drink team really be the squad. The other team really just the fraud. If we don't joke, we choke, and middle finger to the P.I. B.I.
Threat nobody kids. That ain't Boski. He don't fuck with people kids. The Boski will protect a child, whether the child is his or not.
I agree.
I know the
that's why he stopped fooling with Tyson behind that. When he heard, so I know his character. That's not in question.
And the Boski around, he sees something happening in any city or Chicago, he's going to take up for that.
I love children. I mean, just thinking about it, I'm trying not to cry because I just can't believe that somebody is on TV. Yes, Leslie, all of us are in danger. Anybody in his presence is in danger when you go to threatening children who have done nothing to you physically. Everybody's in danger, and I let the FBI know. I filled out the tip form. I'm not capable of sending the video, but if I have to go to the Dallas chapter of the FBI myself, I'm sure we'll do it.
Because we can go to any federal location in our city.
That's
and
correct.
They will contact the federal NADA.
That's correct. And they got this tip within minutes. So if nothing happens at the end of this week, I'm just going to keep filling out forms for all those listening. He's going to talk about, oh, you trying to get me locked up? No, ain't nobody trying to get you locked up. You did that yourself.
You said what you going to do to his kids. You didn't give a fuck.
And
what?
And how much he cares about kids and he loves the children. That's bullshit. Because if you did, you wouldn't even want to be affiliated with someone who threatened the lives of not one, which is bad enough, but 2 minors and to harm the parents in front of their kids. You can't tell me anything about those people anymore.
Right. And as far as Leela, he lying about Bozo. He know who the fuck Dana is, and he know Dana's a deadbeat. Dana don't see his kids. He don't take care of his kids. He knows Dana's a broke ass videos about because that. I was just on Randa Live the other day, and Randa, actually, no, JoJo, Randa, and the stuff, she sent JoJo.
You see something? Now you see now, you done fucked up, you know that, don't you? I see what I'm saying. I thought. No, so, you know what I'm saying? That you done fucked up now, you know that, don't you?
Yeah.
No, you done fucked up, don't you? No, don't you? No, you done fucked up.
I'm the one that gave the Boski.
And I'm the one who gave the Boski the call from R. Kelly.
Yep,
But do
and we
you? Running to hide behind your motherfucking mama. Talking about. If your mama raised you with any type of fucking sense, at 50 years old, you would know when you disrespecting people, baby mamas, dead homies, girlfriends, shit can happen to you. Running to hide behind your motherfucking mama. Talking about. If your mama raised you with any type of fucking sense, at 50 years old, you would know when you disrespecting people, baby mamas, dead homies, girlfriends, shit can happen to you. Of the streets. I'm not mentally unstable. Ain't shit mentally unstable about me. I'm fully aware of an informant. I'm fully aware of false narratives. I'm fully aware of people who, for over 2 years, have painted me as some lunatic. But that shit that they talking about has nothing to do with my mental. I'm going to tell you where my mental is at. Hold on for a second.
Watch this. Believe they did this to my mama, man. Y'all did this to my mama. Y'all did this to my mama. I'm going to make y'all motherfuckers pay. I'm going to make you motherfuckers pay. I don't give a fuck how long it take. I'm going to get you motherfuckers. I'm going to get you motherfuckers back. Everything you did to me and my family, I'm going to get you back. And I'm going to get you back in real time. And you can take this shit. You can send this shit over there. Fuck that motherfucking shit. Fuck the government. Fuck Homeland Security. Fuck the FBI. Fuck the police department. Fuck the judge. I don't give a fuck. Y'all motherfuckers get away with the shit y'all do. All because you work for them. All because you turn information into them. They give you motherfucking immunity. You don't get no fucking immunity. Why the fuck did the government arrest me? Putting stress on my mama to get me out of jail from the fucking federal custody. Y'all put stress on my mama. Y'all put stress on my mama. Y'all put stress on my mama. Y'all did that shit, man. Give me my motherfucking, man. I'm not playing no games. I want to go to trial tomorrow. I don't give no fuck. All these people threatening me, still harassing me. All because I said free R. Kelly. Why they ain't lock up the parents, but they gonna lock up me? You put my whole fucking address on the fucking public. Y'all did this shit to my family, man. I'm gonna go crazy when I get, man. I'm gonna get y'all back. You better hope they keep me on this leg monitor for life. You better hope they keep me on this shit for 50 years. My mama had to come and get me out of federal penitentiary. Y'all put stress on my mama, man. Y'all did this shit. You said DCFS in my house. You broke my shit. You did well-being checks in the night. All because I said, if R. Kelly guilty, the parents guilty. You chopped my video down, man. Fuck all y'all. I don't give a fuck, man. Fuck Homeland Security. Fuck the FBI. Fuck the police department. The fuck is you talking about? I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. You better know that playing with my mama, I'm going to make somebody pay. You better put me on the leg bend for 50 years. You better put me on this leg bend bullshit for 50 fucking years. Somebody gonna pay for this shit. Somebody gonna pay for this shit. I promise you that. I don't give a fuck how long you get me in jail. I don't give a fuck about your fake ass mockery trials. That ain't fair. You can't even get an impartial jury. Why the fuck is a nigga from Chicago even being charged in New York? I'm not from New York. Give a fuck about you motherfuckers up there either. I seen what the fuck you do. I seen you don't give a fuck about the law. I seen that you a manufactured cases. You motherfuckers got me fucked up. Y'all got me fucked up. You better keep a leg bend on me for 50 years. For 50 years. Because every day that I wake up, every day, every breath inside of me, I'm going to get even. I'm going to get even. Yeah, take this video and give it to them bitches and let them know that I mean everything I say. I mean everything I say. And I ain't about to sit on here and talk no more because I mean every fucking thing I say. You bitch ass motherfuckers, every last one of you motherfuckers is bitches. Every last one of y'all some bitches. Dude using his fucking badge to go in front of a fucking judge to obtain false fucking arrest warrants, false fucking search warrants. Where's the guns? Where's the guns? You got all these gun pictures you done sent to the government. Where the guns? Huh? Where the guns at? You ain't got a fucking gun. You got a motherfucker who already was in some fucked up shit, who told you some fucked up shit to save his own ass. I wasn't in no fucked up shit. But the next time you hear from me, I'm going to be in some fucked up shit. All because you all allowed this shit. You allowed people to call well-being checks on my house in the middle of the night. You allow people to destroy my property. You allow people to call DCFS and harass my kids. You allow Homeland Security to come and search a motherfucking house I don't even live in. Give a fuck about you, the judge, prosecutor, or the DA. Give a fuck, and I ain't gotta give a fuck. Record this and send it in. Fuck Homeland Security. Fuck the FBI. Fuck the police department, the judge, prosecutor, and the DA. I don't give a fuck, and I ain't gotta give a fuck. Give a fuck about equal justice, and I ain't saying that shit. How the fuck you gonna arrest me and you ain't arrest no parents? You went there and did all this shit to me for saying free R. Kelly. You went and did all this shit to me for saying free R. Kelly. Why the fuck you ain't did nothing to the parents of R. Kelly's so-called victims? But you got time for me, though. Suck my dick, you punk-ass bitches.
And here we go.
club shouldn't be open unless I'm in that motherfucker. Come on, come on, come on. Hey, what? Hey, what? It's already starting to feel like it's that time again. Okay.
Y'all did this to my mama. Y'all did this to my mama.
Cause y'all know who in this
I'm gonna make y'all motherfuckers clean. I'm gonna make these motherfuckers clean.
Back in the spot to make them
I don't give a fuck how long it takes. I'm gonna get you motherfuckers up.
Yeah, watch the way we kill them. They gotta love it. I'm just saying, what up, Dream Team? I'm feeling good. What up, family and friends that's on the line? Only thing I ask you to do is when you come into my house, wipe your feet off at the goddamn door and ring that doorbell. Don't cross into my threshold of my house and shit on my floor. At least without letting me know you gotta go to the bathroom and getting that shit up real good and hitting that goddamn like button is free. That's all I'm saying. Get me to 100. Cause when I start, I ain't gonna be able to stop. I'm gonna say this shit, and I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I had a little nap, but a lot of y'all don't know what happened to me today. I played the beginning of the whatever that was, whatever that lady name was in Dallas, Texas, and whatever that little shim is, you know what I mean? I've been warning people all day. And I've been telling people like, yo, just stop. I know Christopher Gunn is not supposed to be online. So I've been watching people. And I've been watching folks say, the more you come at me, the more I'm going to release on everybody. And when I say I need everybody here, I don't want nobody blocked. I don't care who you are. Dirty Prize. Y'all heard what Louis Farrakhan say. I ain't worried about none of you motherfuckers, but today is the day. I'm quite sure. Thank you so much. Shit. I'm quite sure y'all wondering what the hell I got up my sleeve. I'm quite sure that's what y'all wondering. Well, when y'all sent the police to my house today, I was talking about killing myself on the internet, and I'm showing guns to this person and this and this, and I'm this what gave it away. I'm picking on the Boski gun. So you don't have to come out and say who sent that to the place that y'all say I live at 685 Roundtree Road, apartment A1. You know what I mean? And you seen the little troll run around with that little page and putting out there saying your time's coming and this and this and this and this. You don't got to come forth and say you did it. On Tuesday, when the report is ready, I will go and I will have the 911 call that came in. Okay? I will have the 911 call that came in. Time's ticking. So that's good that y'all did that. Y'all said, yo, everything that y'all said was crazy. I'm picking on Sylvia. I made Glenda get off the internet. She in fear for her life. Nari in fear for her life. Y'all gave the whole name, Nari Wright. The government not doing nothing. So y'all had them people come make a false report off of a 911 call with so much shit that's going on in Atlanta. You know what they told me when they came? Because they knocked on my door. It's like, I was naked as a motherfucker. Who knocking? Police. Oh, what you here for? Is Mr. Jackson in there? Are you all right? Hold on, let me put some clothes on. Me, I called dispatch. This is Mr. Jackson here. Is it true that y'all called some officers to the location of 685 Roundtree Road? They said, yeah, it's 2 officers out there. Gave me their names and said, it's okay. Okay, cool. Had to put everything away. Put on clothes. Open the door. Yeah, well, we got a call that you making threats to the Boski gun. You making threats online to the family of Sylvia Tomasini. Glenda Jeffries is scared to come back online. That's why she's making reports, because you threatening her and her family. I said, shit! Really? Come on in. They said, no. We don't want to come in. Okay, you don't want to come in. I'll call y'all right back. So I showed what was going on. And they was like, another one. I said, yeah, I'm a blogger. I only report facts and talk about current stories, and, you know, the R. Kelly case is pretty much done with. So this was going on. They was like, with what you showed us, have you turned everything in? I said, not everything. And they said, what you waiting for? I said, I'm waiting to speak to somebody. These people said, I work for Agent Ryan. And they said, no, that's not who we see that you've been talking to. I said, thank you, I know. But I can't wait to speak to Agent Ryan. I got the shit. I got the shit that'll make the dirty prize tremble and shit for the rest of their life. And you know what they saying out there? That nigga snitch. I can't be a snitch if there's no paperwork. So that means y'all telling lies. I've proven this man's come out trying to make fake rape allegations on me. And that nigga wanted me in jail bad, along with all you motherfuckers out there that's on that side. They wanted me in jail bad. Not even the so-called ops wanted me in jail. But y'all motherfuckers wanted me in jail bad. And every time y'all tried to get me and Levi in jail, every time y'all tried to get me, Levi, and Larry in jail, every time y'all tried to get me, Levi, Larry, everybody else in jail, y'all motherfuckers fail. Have y'all looked at it? Every time y'all try to fuck shit, something bad happened to y'all. Like this motherfucker.
I don't know what you think you are. You think you're some constitutional scholar, you're some celebrity. Keep her name out of your mouth. Keep his name out of your mouth.
Your Honor, I got arrested this past week because of him. I was arrested.
For what?
They lied on me. They lied.
Where?
In Chicago. I got arrested. He called a lady up and had me arrested. They did a false report on me, and I'm just tired.
That's in Chicago. I can't help that.
I'm tired of him. Constantly. I call my mother, tell them that what they do to me. He's constantly like,
stay off the internet. Stop. None of this is worth this.
But he's doing it to me. He's doing
You're
it
both
to me.
from what you've both shown me, you're both doing it to each other. Stop.
She went to court and said, I made Hollywood Next go take a report out on her and got her locked up. I wasn't even in Chicago. I haven't even talked to Hollywood Next. Then shit like this start coming out. I told y'all motherfuckers gonna pay playing with me. Funny how y'all see a man on the internet like y'all living in the same house as if the people don't know what's going on with that man and need to help keep making fictitious reports. They definitely adding up. That's how we got here in the first place. Then I just want you to look at this motherfucking picture. I thought a dog head or a dog head nigga said something. Bitch, where you edges? It looked like the back part of your hair got a perm that can't lay down, ho. Look at this nappy yacky you got in your motherfucking head. Then you got a nerve to have contacts in your eyes like they're your real eye. And then you got to have a nerve to try to toot your mouth up. Bitch, you got dick sucking lips that nobody wants you to suck their dick with. I'm just saying. Disrespectful all coming out today. Disrespectful all coming out today. Like I said, you playing with the right one. Remember this board? Ain't this the board that said a board of over 75 people and I'll be stalking them all till RSK is free? Remember that board? Oh, remember this right here? BB gun, huh? BB gun, huh? Some people ain't gonna like this type of rhetoric. But you know what fucks me up? A person who don't fuck with you and you go this route. 72 months for Toxic Diamond, Scream Team, help her out. Ooh. Then you go here. Toxic Diamond, gone. Okay, I get it. Ooh. But when you did that, you played with your last person. Everybody, go get your drinks. Go get something to eat. T-Baby, are you listening to me? I don't like you. And I want you to know that. For the negative shit you've been saying on me for the past 2 years. I don't like you. But you know, you're somewhere getting high, wondering what the hell Dana about to say. And what I'm about to say is, get the fuck on. That nigga living in his mama house. He broke. He don't got nothing going for him. Everything that's about to happen, everything that y'all about to see is all facts. And I'm going to go line by line, piece by piece. Y'all heard the Boski talk about he got 100K from a lawsuit with the police department. That part right there, I was only trying to help the little chick. That's all. Flea baby, Dana was trying to help you, little slow ass. That's right. That's all I was trying to do is help. That's all I was trying to do is help her. Because I felt sorry for her. But before I go there, I'm going to let you know this.
This is not the type of tea I want.
It's over for you.
This is not the type of tea I want.
It's over for you.
Now that I played that, you should know where I'm about to go. So, Flea baby, I'm sad to be the bearer of bad news. Sorry, but not sorry. But he will forever be broke. He will forever be beating up on y'all and making y'all do things that he wants y'all to do. I know what you're telling me. Well, Dana, shit, the Boski. Boski. It's about to be 1,000 there. And you gonna be on YouTube still asking people for cash apps, nigga. So what you mean? And the boss is gonna be like, T-Baby, go ahead and tell him. Because as long as you around, I don't gotta worry about nothing. You are legally shoot. I ain't worried about nothing. You know what I mean? So as long as you there, I'm good. As long as you there, T-Baby, I can get you to do whatever I want you to do because I've been molesting you since you was 14 years old. So don't worry about nothing that them niggas said. I'm just trying to tell you. Because you know where it's at, Flea baby. I am the Dawn. And the police department is going to pay me $100,000. And we're going to be able to get our own apartment. We're going to be able to do whatever we're going to do. Fuck them people. Fuck R. Kelly too. They think I support him. And everybody like, oh, we can overlook that, Daboski. But check this out. I'm here to throw a monkey wrench and all that shit. So let's go here. Where you at? Where you at? Welcome to the horror flick of the Boski Chitty Chat Chat. Let's go.
this to my mama, man. Y'all did this to my mama. Y'all did this to my mama. I'm going to make y'all motherfuckers pay. I'm going to make you motherfuckers pay.
Let's go. Sit your ass down, nigga. I can go outside. I can play football with my kids. But remember you doxed me and my kids? Remember you put my kid on the tip of a dildo, nigga? I told you I'm gonna be the judge, jury, and executioner of this shit. Let's go, y'all. In the United States District Court for the Northern District of Illinois, Eastern Division, Christopher Gunn plaintiff versus police officer McAuliffe, Miranda, and the village of Bolingbrook. This is why you need to run, Flea baby. Because y'all won't be able to get an apartment or nothing. Let's go. Memorandum opinion and order. Plaintiff Christopher Gunn brought this complaint against the village of Bolingbrook and individual police officer McAuliffe and Miranda alleging wrongful arrest in violation of 28 U.S.C. 1983. A bench trial was conducted on August the 25th through the 26th and October the 27th and November the 30th, 2021. The matter is now before the court for findings of fact and conclusions of law in accordance with Federal Rule of Civil Procedure 52A. The court has considered the testimony of the witnesses who testified at trial. The parties admitted trial exhibits, any stipulations made by the parties, the proposed findings of fact and conclusions of law submitted by the parties, and the closing arguments and briefs of counsel. To the extent certain findings of fact may be deemed conclusions of law, they should also be considered conclusions of law. Similarly, to the extent matters contained in the conclusions of law may be deemed findings of fact, they should also be considered findings of fact. Let's start with findings of fact. 1. On March the 1st, 2017, defendants McAuliffe and Miranda were on duty as police officers for the village of Bolingbrook. During roll call at the start of their shift, they were told that there was an active arrest warrant for plaintiff Christopher Gunn. Example 1, McAuliffe tests at 4 through 5, Miranda tests at 132. Both McAuliffe and Miranda were familiar with plaintiff prior to March the 1st, 2017. 3. In the early morning hours of March the 2nd, 2017, plaintiff was sitting in a vehicle in Bolingbrook with his friend, Tia Perea, aka Flea Baby. Example 2, Perea tests at 8. 4. Perea had gone to the car earlier and sat in the passenger seat. Ooh. Perea has gone and sat in the passenger seat, awaiting a ride to the store from Sarah Remy, the vehicle's owner, and the mother of the plaintiff's children. Example, Exhibit 2, Perea tests at 8:36 to 39. Exhibit 6, Remy tests at 5:51. Wait, stop. Dubowski said he got all this money. He said the house was his. But then when something happened, he said he don't live there. Well, we all know the car. It says Perea had gone to the car earlier and sat in the passenger seat, awaiting a ride to the store from who? Sarah Remy. And guess what else they say? Sarah Remy is the vehicle's owner. That means more than one. So all the stuff that he's fronting with was Sarah Remy's. Wow. The car was parked a block over from the house where Remy was picking up her children. 6. Plaintiff came out to the vehicle about 10 or 15 minutes after Perea and sat in the driver's seat. 7. While on patrol, at approximately 3:30 a.m. on March the 2nd, 2017, McAuliffe observed a vehicle parked on Pepperwood Lane. 8. A village ordinance prohibited street parking between 2 a.m. and 6 a.m. Uh-oh. Let's go there, y'all. When he was approximately 100 feet from the vehicle, McAuliffe illuminated it with his squad car's spotlight. As he drove closer toward the front of the parked car, McAuliffe observed 2 occupants in the vehicle, a female passenger and a plaintiff, whom he recognized in the driver's seat. That means he had prior run-ins with the YouTube stalker. Okay? That means he know him by facial recognition. That means the YouTube stalker left a bad taste in his mouth. 10. McAuliffe believed at that time that there was an active arrest warrant for plaintiff. He testified that after seeing plaintiff in the vehicle, the purpose of the contact shifted to confirming the warrant. 11. After he got out of his squad car and approached the vehicle, McAuliffe heard its engine running. Uh-oh. The vehicle's driver's side window was down as McAuliffe approached. But he did not know whether the driver rolled it down as he pulled up, or if it was already down. That makes sense to throw an if in there. 13. The only way for the window to have opened is if the keys were in the ignition. It's the remix to Ignition, hot and fresh out the kitchen, and that's what Perea testified to. When McAuliffe approached the vehicle in which plaintiff was sitting, he directed the occupants to keep their hands where McAuliffe could see them. I felt that. Bust a bus. Put your hands with my eyes to see. Perea complied with the directive by raising her hands, but plaintiff kept reaching around inside the vehicle and by his pant leg. Oh, he wanted to get shot. McAuliffe could not see what plaintiff was reaching for. Oh, there it is. You better stop playing with them, folks. McAuliffe testified that he smelled alcohol on Gunn's breath and burnt cannabis from inside the vehicle. AKA, y'all, that y'all don't know, it's marijuana, AKA weed. The plaintiff was argumentative, yelling to McAuliffe that he had taken care of the warrant and had paperwork for it. And the evening of March 1st, plaintiff had gone to Will County to turn himself in and posted a $5,000 bond for that outstanding warrant, which is nothing but a signature bond. So that's all he had to do is sign a signature bond stating that he would be there. That's all that was. $5,000 and $10,000 bonds are signature bonds. That's it. At some point, McAuliffe called for backup, and officers Kendall and Miranda arrived on the scene during his exchange with the plaintiff. McAuliffe ultimately pulled plaintiff from the vehicle by grabbing him through the open. Whoa, what? McAuliffe ultimately pulled plaintiff from the vehicle by grabbing him through the open driver's side window with his left hand. Damn! While opening the door with his right hand. What the? Wait a minute. Hold on.
I believe they did this to my mama, man.
Get out the car!
Y'all did this to my mama.
Did not trip once.
Y'all did this to my mama.
Get out the goddamn car.
I'm gonna make y'all mother.
That nigga terminated him. Get out the car. I'll open the door for you. Yeah, yes, sir. Yeah, okay. I get out the car, sir. I get the car. You ain't have to grab me like that, sir. Get out the car. Okay, I got the car. Oh, shit. Yo, McAuliffe ultimately pulled plaintiff from the vehicle by grabbing him through the open driver's side window with his left hand while opening the door with his right hand. Jesus Christ. You weak as shit, bro. And you talk all that cap on the internet. Approximately 20 seconds after McAuliffe got plaintiff out the vehicle, he put plaintiff in handcuffs. McAuliffe testified that he had to apply tension to force plaintiff into the handcuffs. Oh my God. I know that had to hurt. Is that why you be trying to fake like you limp sometimes? McAuliffe told plaintiff he was being placed under arrest, and he later testified that plaintiff was arrested for resisting his instructions at the beginning of the encounter while being put into handcuffs and during the pat down. 25. Miranda testified that she saw in the car a cup with a brownish liquid he believed to be consistent with Crown Royal and several empty bottles of Crown Royal, but no cups or bottles were inventoried or photographed. No evidence of marijuana was collected from the vehicle. No officer questioned Perea or plaintiff about the presence of alcohol or marijuana in the vehicle on March the 2nd, 2017. No officer asked Perea about the vehicle's keys. Remy's vehicle was not towed on March the 2nd, 2017 as a result of this incident. After the arrest, plaintiff was transported to the Bolingbrook police station and arrived there at approximately 3:57 a.m. After plaintiff arrived at the police station, Miranda began to perform a DUI investigation. Miranda has had specialized training to detect impaired drivers and has been involved in approximately 1,000 DUI investigations. Miranda observed plaintiff to have flaccid muscle tone, bloodshot and glassy eyes, and a strong odor of alcohol on his breath, and also that plaintiff was behaving in a belligerent manner. Once plaintiff was in the booking area, and Miranda asked him to perform a field sobriety test. Plaintiff did not complete the test. You can't start it and don't complete it. Damn, boy, you done messed up all the way around. Officer Andrew Schrager was on duty and on patrol on March the 1st and 2nd, 2017. Schrager was a certified breath technician. Schrager was asked to go to the police station to perform a breathalyzer test, and he arrived at approximately 4:11 a.m. Schrager was approximately 7 feet away during his interactions with plaintiff. Schrager also observed plaintiff to have glassy, bloodshot eyes and a strong odor of alcohol on his breath. Schrager gave plaintiff his glasses and read him the Illinois warning to motorists. Schrager asked plaintiff to perform a breath alcohol test, but plaintiff declined to do so. While he was at the scene of the arrest, Miranda observed plaintiff seated in the driver's seat of a running vehicle. Miranda charged plaintiff with DUI. That means driving under the influence, stating that it was because plaintiff was seated in the driver's seat of the vehicle, behaved erratically, was unable or unwilling to cooperate with his and McAuliffe's instructions, smelled of alcohol, and had glassy, bloodshot eyes and flaccid muscle tone. 45. According to Remy, there were no bottles of alcohol or marijuana in her car on March the 2nd, 2017. 46. Perea testified that she did not observe any alcohol or marijuana in the vehicle on March the 2nd, 2017. I guess not, because you all have inhaled it already. It was already in your bodies. 47. After a bench trial, plaintiff was found not guilty of all criminal charges stemming from the incident. Plaintiff's driver's license was suspended as a result of the events on March the 2nd, 2017. During this time period, Plaintiff had to take the train from Chicago to Bolingbrook to visit his children. Plaintiff's merchandise business suffered because of his suspended license. Plaintiff retained a criminal defense attorney, Cosmo Tedon, and paid $5,000 for Tedon's representation in connection with the criminal charges stemming from the incident. Conclusions of law. Plaintiff brought this action under 42 U.S.C. 1983, alleging he was falsely arrested for disorderly conduct and driving under the influence in violation of the Fourth Amendment. See 42 U.S.C. 1983. Defendants contend there was probable cause for the arrest and that in the alternative, they are shielded from liability by qualified immunity. The existence of probable cause to arrest is an absolute defense to any 1983 claim against a police officer for false arrest or false imprisonment. Abbott versus Sangamon County case law. There is probable cause if the totality of the facts and circumstances known to the officer at the time of the arrest would warrant a reasonable, prudent person in believing that the arrestee was committing or was about to commit a crime. This inquiry is purely objective, and the officer's subjective state of mind and beliefs are irrelevant. ID. The trier of fact must determine whether the facts and circumstances at this time of the arrest, viewed from the standpoint of an objectively reasonable police officer, amount to probable cause. ID, citations, and internal quotations omitted. The probable cause determination does not require certainty that criminal activity has taken place, only a probability or substantial chance. Thayer versus Chechesky case law. Also see Abbott case law. Although it requires something more than a hunch. Oh, the Beverly Hillbillies. And I knew there was much more than a hunch. Probable cause does not require a finding that if it was more likely than not to realize the arrestee was engaged in criminal activity. The officer's belief that the arrestee was committing a crime need only be reasonable. An evaluation of the probable cause determination necessarily depends on the elements of the criminal statute at issue. See Thayer case law. McAuliffe charged plaintiff under 720 I-11, Comp State 531-1A, which provides that a person who knowingly resists or obstructs their performance by one known to the person to be a peace officer of any authorized act within his or her official capacity commits a Class A misdemeanor. Plaintiff incorrectly argues that Section 31-1A does not apply because McAuliffe was not undertaking an arrest at the time plaintiff reached into his pocket for paperwork and or plaintiff's conduct did not include a physical act of resistance. While older case law suggested that a physical act was an element of the offense of obstruction of justice, the Illinois Supreme Court has clarified that a physical act is not an essential element of the offense. Bayer versus Picolitz case law. Violations of the obstruction prong of the statute include passive acts that impede an officer's ability to perform his duties, such as repeatedly refusing an officer's order to exit a vehicle. Hush up. People versus Ostrowski case law. Also see Golati versus City of Chicago case law. Granting summary judgment on a false arrest claim, finding that the plaintiff's undisputed refusal to exit his vehicle hindered the police investigation, thus providing probable cause for his arrest under Section 31-1A. The court concludes that based on the facts and circumstances known to McAuliffe at the time of the arrest, a reasonable officer would have found probable cause to arrest plaintiff for impeding his duties in violation of Section 31-1A. McAuliffe credibly testified that he repeatedly asked plaintiff to keep his hands visible, yet plaintiff did not immediately comply. Testimony offered on plaintiff's behalf also supports the conclusion that plaintiff did not follow McAuliffe's instructions to show his hands. Pereira stated, not nobody else, but Pereira, his pride and joy, stated that after McAuliffe told them to put their hands up, he kept telling plaintiff, get out the car. Wait a minute. T-Baby said that after McAuliffe told them to put their hands up, he kept telling T-Baby to get out the car. I'm going to stop there for a second, right? No. I'm going to keep going. And plaintiff responded by telling the officer that it was a misunderstanding. And I think he tried to hand him his ID. This coming from Pereira testimony. Plaintiff maintains that McAuliffe only told him once to keep his hands where the officer could see them, but he admitted that he then unconsciously reached for his warrant paperwork. And that was under his own testimony. Plaintiff appears to minimize the seriousness of this action, but a suspect's refusal to make his hands visible or exit his vehicle create patent officer safety concerns, whereas the giving of a false name might not. People versus Mata, case law. Ray versus City of Chicago, case law. Atwater versus City of Lago Vista, case law. Stop. So he telling T-Baby to get out the car, right? So his action was to pull off and leave T-Baby standing right there and go on a high-speed chase. If that wasn't his mind and train of thought, why would he tell her to get out the car? Like I say, if you're rich and you got it, who drink Crown Royal and the 20s anyway? And 2000s, I meant. Who drink Crown Royal? Like it's a sport and drink of choice. That's something that you drink when you broke and you don't have nothing. So you turn to the Crown because the Crown will give you a buzz. And it also will give you a green pouch or a blue pouch or a purple pouch. So where a police officer has probable cause to believe that an individual has committed even a very minor criminal offense in his presence, he may, without violating the Fourth Amendment, arrest the offender. Furthermore, even assuming that reasonable minds could differ about whether plaintiff was committing unlawful resistance or obstruction, then McAuliffe's actions are protected by qualified immunity. See Robinson versus Lieberman, case law. Which kills me because T-Baby has told on him in his lawsuit. So what makes people think that individual one in his fair case is not T-Baby or Sarah Remy? Because none of us know him like that. Uh-oh. Dana, you telling too much. Shut up. Okay. Let's finish reading. Okay. Where a police officer has reasonable cause to believe that an individual has committed even a very minor criminal offense in his presence, he may, without violating the Fourth Amendment, arrest the offender. Furthermore, even assuming that reasonable minds could differ about whether plaintiff was committing unlawful resistance or obstruction, when McAuliffe's actions are protected by qualified immunity, see Robinson versus Lieberman case law. Governmental actors performing discretionary functions are entitled to qualified immunity from suits for damages insofar as their conduct does not violate clearly established statutory or constitutional rights of which a reasonable person would have known. Damn. of which a reasonable person would have known. Wow. See Abbott case law. See Harlow versus Fitzgerald case law. But I got to go back to that. T-Baby does all of the Bolsky computer work. So nobody would have known how to chop down a video and get it exactly to where it had to go unless it was either T-Baby or Sarah Remy. But Sarah Remy, that's her house. The internet is in her name and everything. So they are all an enterprise and operation within itself. Dana, you talk too much. Shut up. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. Sometimes called arguable probable cause, qualified immunity protects officers who reasonably but mistakenly believe that probable cause exists. At 7:14 to 15, 7:18, citation omitted. Qualified immunity protects police officers who reasonably interpret an unclear statute. But I just can't get over the fact that how you testify against the man you claim you love, the man you're trying to go hard for, and the man that you create memes for, the man that you do everything on the internet for, but Dana, shut up. Okay, shut up, Dana. All right. Huff versus Reichert. Case law. Citations and internal quotations omitted, explaining that there is arguably probable cause. When a reasonable officer in the same circumstances, hold on, y'all. I got too many going on. When a reasonable officer in the same circumstances and possessing the same knowledge as the officer in question could have reasonably believed that probable cause existed in light of well-established law. In order to counter the qualified immunity defense, plaintiff must show both, one, that the facts make out a constitutional violation, which he did not, and two, that the constitutional right was clearly established at the time of the official's alleged misconduct. Abbott 705 F3D at 713. Plaintiff contends that the law was clear at the time of his arrest, that a short period of arguing and not complying with police officers does not constitute obstruction or resisting arrest. Plaintiff, however, did not merely argue with McAuliffe. Plaintiff, however, did not merely argue with McAuliffe. He acknowledges that he reached into his pocket after the officer asked him to keep showing his hands. There go our lawsuit. A reasonable officer in McAuliffe's position could readily have concluded plaintiff was obstructing. Plaintiff's claim of false arrest on the charge of driving under the influence fares no better. Plaintiff argues that the officers had no probable cause to arrest him for DUI because he was not in control of the vehicle, nor was he intoxicated. Illinois law provides that a person shall not drive or be in actual physical control of any vehicle. Stop. Here's that word again. A person. Illinois law provides that a person. Here we go. This is what happened when you're so smart that you're dumb. Because what is a person, y'all? And I've been teaching this for 6 months. A person is a created fictional person that was created under paperwork by the state and the government. So Illinois law, which is legalese, is telling you a person shall not drive or be in actual physical control of any vehicle. How can a person drive or be in actual physical control of any vehicle when a person is nothing but paperwork? And when they get you to submit under their jurisdiction, hey, you become the person. While under the influence of alcohol. Now make this make sense. How can a person be under the influence of alcohol if a person is nothing but paperwork? This is what I mean when I say dummies get caught in their own shit. And I'm going to use this right here when I teach another class. I'm going to use this right here. But let's finish. 625 Illinois Comp Stat 511 501A2. A person need not drive to be in actual physical control of a vehicle, nor is the person's intent to put the car in motion relevant to the determination of actual physical control. People versus Kirchwich case law. Whether a person, here we go again, whether a person is in actual physical control is a fact-based inquiry, and relevant factors include whether the defendant, 1, possessed the key to the ignition, 2, had the physical capability of operating the vehicle, 3, was positioned in the driver's seat, and 4, was alone in the vehicle with the doors locked. Noting that the list is nor is the absence of one individual factor controlling. Plaintiff maintains that he was not in actual physical control of the vehicle because his and Pereira's testimony establishes that he was not holding the keys. They were not in the ignition, and the vehicle was not running. He further states, here's that word. He further states that this fact is corroborated by the officer's failure to confiscate the keys or tow the vehicle, but rather allow it to remain in the possession of Pereira, who was not its registered owner. Plaintiff also finds it unlikely that the officers would have left Pereira, who was only 20 years old. So this proves that you're a pedophile. That means in 2017, if she was 20 and you met her 6 years before that, that means she was 14. Where were the parents? I guess they was waiting on a motherfucking lifetime check too. Where is T-Baby parents? At 14, walking down the street with no drawers and a hoochie mama dress on. Let's lock up the parents of T-Baby because they failed her. That means at 28, she was 14. And you talk about R. Kelly name, what is not to be defended, it's to be thrown under the bus. But what about you? I said it. I might be the only one saying it. But why T-Baby daddy don't want nothing to do with her? I know the truth. Was it because this dude isolated her and had him locked up on false charges? Is that why T-Baby daddy don't want nothing else to do with her? Let's keep it a buck. Since we want to talk about unfit parents, we want to talk about who take care of kids. At 14, why your daughter never went back home? At 14, why your daughter is sleeping with a 28-year-old man? But the same man got a nerve to go out there and say, where are the parents? At that time, Lifetime ain't have a movie, so I guess they was waiting on a motherfucking EBT check. I'm going to tell you that when karma knocks on your door, you got to be ready for it. So all the shit you put out there against other people, who would have known that all this was going to come out? But Perea, who was only 20 years old at the time in 2017, who was in possession of the vehicle which allegedly contained alcohol and liquor containers. The court finds that the weight of evidence establishes that the keys were in the vehicle's ignition while plaintiff was seated in the driver's seat. If they wasn't in ignition, why would he tell her to get out the car? Make it make sense. And therefore, he had actual physical control. Gunn testified that the car was never running while he was in it. And Perea claimed she had the keys in her hand. Plaintiff never had them. And the keys were never in the ignition. That's what T-Baby testified to. Not only do you see that this lady or this young lady is scared of this man, and I'm going to show that some more evidence of that in a few minutes. After I finish this, I'm going to show some more evidence that she's scared of this man. And I'm going to put every type of question y'all have, I'm going to put it there. Now watch this shit. I'm going to show y'all what playing with me get. It gets the truth put out there. So, however, their testimony is not credible based on the strong evidence that the window was lowered while they were sitting in the car. I'm going to stop right there for a second. You have this lady who have all of her youth lie under oath. T-Baby could have been sitting in jail right now for at least 10 years. Not knowing what happened, why it happened, but to follow behind a massive crook. That's why she went from looking like Miss Parker to now she looked like who's that walking? She looks bad. She looked like she seen death at a first-hand rate to be that young. We all was trying to help her. But you know what they say? Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. But then they keep trying to say that prima donna trying to be like T-Baby. How? Where do y'all see that at? When T-Baby can't hold prima donna vagina strap. You put them two side by side, give me prima donna all day, every day, hands down, boom, bang, bang. And I'm not trying to put T-Baby down, but what I am saying is when you lay down with dogs, you come up with fleas. But this time, when you lay down with dog-head excessive dogs, you come up with excessive fleas. I'm just putting shit where it's at. So let's continue. Remy did not remember whether she left the driver's side window open when she parked earlier in the evening, but stated that it most likely would have been closed or maybe cracked. And Perea testified the window was open or cracked when she got in. So you have the woman that he loved, that he helped raise, and then the mother of his children that he uses to try to get out of court litigations together in a case. Wow. Plaintiff was the only witness who testified it was already halfway open when he got into the vehicle. Now they know that he's a liar. There is no dispute that by the time McAuliffe came to the driver's door, the window was open wide enough for him to hold and to plaintiff to hold on to plaintiff through it. Finally, plaintiff acknowledges that the driver's window could not have been lowered unless the keys were in ignition. I'm just saying. What's going on? Now you're admitting. PI's response to defendant's proposed factual finding. 15. Document number 123. Ms. Pereira testified that the only way for someone to change the position of the windows would be to put the keys in the vehicle's ignition. Damn. They said the things that make you laugh are going to be the things that make you cry. And it wasn't nobody else. It said Ms. Pereira testified that the only way for someone to change the position of the windows would be to put the keys in the vehicle's ignition. So let me ask you this question. If she would testify under oath of this small case that Daboski brought against the police department, right? What make you think she wouldn't be the one to testify when the feds put the clamps down on her? We seen it in the R. Kelly case. That's all you got to do is give me a nice apartment, give me a little Section 8, and give me some immunity. I tell you everything you need to know, or everything you want to know, or everything that sounds good that makes it what you want to know. I'm just saying. So while the dummies run around on the internet talking about, oh, individual one is Leela, individual one is Bozo. None of us know him the way individual one know him. IBM presents You Make the Call. Therefore, even if the court were to disregard the officer's testimony that the vehicle was running, the credible testimony of plaintiff's witness establishes that 1, the window was at best only slightly open before the material events of March the 2nd. 2, by the time McAuliffe pulled plaintiff out of the vehicle, the window was open wide enough for the officer to grab him through it. And 3, the window's position could not have changed unless the key was in the ignition. Therefore, the only reasonable inference is that the keys were in the ignition at some point while plaintiff was sitting in the driver's seat that night. With respect to the position of the window, plaintiff responds only that the term crack lacks a precise definition, and such a minor detail and subject to a margin of error in the witness's memories 4 years after the incident in question. Plaintiff's argument, however, disregards that it is his burden to establish the elements of his case by a preponderance of the evidence, and he has failed to do so here. Stop. How is it not your burden to establish the elements when you're the one that brought the lawsuit? See, this is the shit I be talking about, man. You so smart, you dumb. If you bring the lawsuit, it's your burden to establish the elements. The officers ain't had to say nothing. You got to establish that. As with the section 31-1A charge, the officer actions are also shielded from liability by the application of qualified immunity. Dummy, you sued them in their public capacity. When you sue police officers, you got to sue them in public and in private. That way, it strips the 11th Amendment immunity. And you got a lawyer, and you said your lawyer was A1? Woo-wee! If your lawyer is A1, why didn't he sue the officers in public and in private? Why didn't he challenge both of their capacities? Only when you challenge both capacities at the same time do the 11th Amendment immunity, it will not stick because each of the immunity traits are pulled apart from one another. Damn, I think that lawyer you got need to go back to law school, bro. Or furthermore, he need to read the books that the courts use, which is Black Law Dictionary. Everything they run from is from Black Law Dictionary. I just gave somebody a nugget right there. So, plaintiff was observed in the driver's seat of the vehicle and had the capability to drive. At various points, watch this. Stop for a second. Why they keep calling him plaintiff here, but up top, but they call him person? Have anybody looked at why this is going on? They call him plaintiff here, but above, they call him person. Make it make sense. Plaintiff was observed in the driver's seat, but I thought he was a person. And your lawyer didn't challenge this? Man, that nigga dipped. That nigga seen a dummy coming. Plaintiff was observed in the driver's seat of the vehicle and had the capability to drive. At various points in the night, not only McAuliffe and Miranda, but non-defendant Schrager smelled alcohol on plaintiff's breath. Although he denies drinking alcohol that evening, the testimony he cites in support is unpersuasive. So I got a question to ask. You didn't get Google to read this before you agreed to this? And before you agreed to anything that lawyer submitted on your behalf, you ain't get Google to read that for you? Pereira testified that she did not see plaintiff drink from the time he returned from Will County, and went on to say that he does not drink at all due to his Muslim faith. This bitch need to be thrown under the damn jail. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. This bitch need to be thrown under the jail. You gonna go on oath and testify and lie for this motherfucking nigga? Now I see why you said what you said. I done did some things that I shouldn't have done, and that really hurt my inner peace. I guess it will hurt your inner peace because you don't know if your motherfucking ass going to jail. God damn. You would have been best not saying nothing. Wait a minute. And she has never seen him drink. Oh my God. Hey, Flea Baby, are you serious, yo? You know what? I would. Yo. You that scared of this nigga that you would go and lie? Then the judge say, however, Perez's testimony is not wholly credible. They use the word wholly. That means you ain't credible at all, as plaintiff admitted to drinking beer with her earlier in 2021. What the fuck? See, what? Oh, my Lord. You know what? Hell no. Hold on, y'all. Fuck that. I need. Whoa.
Oh Lord, help me, Lord. Roll, Jordan, roll. Roll. Excuse me. Roll, Jordan, roll. Look at my soul on the rise.
You see something? Now you see now. You done fucked up, you know that, don't you? I see what I'm saying. I thought. No, so, you know what I'm saying? That you
See, the devil busy. See, the devil won't act stupid. But he got top of.
No, you done fucked up.
As plaintiff admitted, hold on. Perez testified that she did not see plaintiff drink from the time he returned from Will County, and went on to say that he does not drink at all due to his Muslim faith. And she has never seen him drink. However, Perez's testimony is not wholly credible, as plaintiff admitted to drinking beer with her earlier in 2021. Oh my God. She dumber than 4 bags of nuts hanging on an elephant's balls. Lord have mercy. Remy testified that she did not see plaintiff drink or smoke marijuana after they returned from Will County. Good alibi. This is what you call an alibi. Because she gave them reasonable doubt. Sarah Remy said and testified that she did not see plaintiff drink or smoke marijuana, keyword in this, after they returned from Will County. So she is saying that he's smoking drunk before they went to Will County, but after they returned from Will County, she ain't seen none of that shit. So you got dummies following a dumber dummy. Wow. But she acknowledged that she did not know what happened after plaintiff left the house to go to the car. That's credible. Because she gave you reasonable doubt. She also gave you fact. Where T-Baby just gave you a lie. So now that we know that T-Baby is a lying wonder, everything that ever came out of her mouth have to be a lie. So, plaintiff said that although he is now an occasional drinker, hold on. Wait. Hold on. Y'all ain't gonna get away with this. Nope. Plaintiff said that although he is now an occasional drinker, but T-Baby said he don't drink because of his Muslim faith. T-Baby, one thing you got to understand, that judge hit you with this.
Better believe it. If you think I'm here to play around with y'all, God damn it, I'm not.
I'm telling you, that judge ain't here to play with y'all motherfuckers. So Remy, however, testified that in 2017, he would occasionally drink. And in any event, plaintiff admits he had glassy, bloodshot eyes the morning of March the 2nd. Hold the fuck up. Am I being punked? The first 9 pages, this dude said all of that was a lie. Then from page 12 to right now, and I'm on 15, he's admitting to everything being true. I'm lost. I'm you know what? Listen.
Better believe it. If you think I'm here to play around with y'all, God damn it, I'm not.
That's what that judge telling y'all motherfuckers. You ain't gonna play with her like that. So let's continue. PI's response to defendant's proposed factual findings, number 35. Under the totality of the circumstances, a reasonable officer could have reasonably believed that probable cause existed to arrest plaintiff for DUI. Plaintiff responds that McAuliffe did not testify that he observed plaintiff to be intoxicated or high, and the charge was manufactured at the station only after plaintiff mouthed off at the officers. He contends that if the officers had reason to believe that plaintiff was in control of the vehicle while intoxicated, or that there were alcohol containers in the car, then there is no logical reason for them to delay the start of their DUI investigation until after arriving at the station. Plaintiff, however, fails to offer any case law establishing that a person must be investigated for all potential charges at once, or that an investigation that seems illogical or poorly timed is constitutionally affirmed. Conclusion. For the foregoing reasons, the court finds in favor of defendants Village of Bolingbrook, Police Officer McAuliffe, Police Officer Miranda, and against plaintiff Christopher Gunn. So ordered September the 27th, 2022. Entered Honorable Maria Valdez. But wait, it get worse. It get worse. Let me show you how worse it get. Let me show you how worse it get. He been telling everybody that he got 100K, right? Here we go. Judgment in civil case. Judgment is hereby entered, check appropriate box, in favor of plaintiff and against defendants in the amount of, no box is checked. Post-judgment interest accrues on that amount at the rate provided by law from the date of this judgment. Plaintiffs shall recover costs from defendants. Check box. In favor of defendants, Village of Bolingbrook, Police Officer McAuliffe, Police Officer Miranda, and Kendall, and Police Officer Kendall, and against plaintiffs Christopher Gunn, defendants shall recover costs from plaintiffs. Okay. Check it. Tried by Judge Maria Valdez without a jury, and the above decision was reached. So check this out. He got to pay for the court costs, and he got to pay for their lawyer, which he went in there with a state lawyer. They had a federal lawyer, which means $500 an hour. And this case lasted almost, what's this, 2017? 3 years, 2020. This case lasted damn near 5.5 years. Wasting motherfucking taxpayers' money, knowing he can't pay back. Man, hold on. Let's get this math going. Let's say their lawyer was $500. That's how much we're going to give him. $500, right? $500 times 12. That's $6,000, right? That's $6,000. So we're going to do $6,000 times 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 times 6. That's $36,000, right? That's just in lawyer fees. Court costs $4,072. Okay, $4,072. Hold on. $4,072. That's $40,072, right? And let's say them officers want punitive damages because their name was smeared on YouTube and in the court costs. Whoo-wee. I'm just saying, man. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me, bro. You did this to yourself. Not only did you do this to yourself, but I told you I'm going to spin that block, right? I told you I'm not going to play around with you, right? I told you when I learned of the backstory, I was going to really put the shit out there, right? Well, I learned the backstory. I have talked to everybody involved. Everybody. I have talked to everybody involved. I got the backstory. Now, it's my duty as being a reporter and a blogger to report the truth. Here's the truth. This picture is a factual picture. You beat this young lady up at a former Enterprise member house, and you hit her in the eye with a candle holder. You said it wasn't true. All facts. Well, not just that. Let's go here. What was this about? Nope. Let's go here. What was this about? Okay. What was this about? And like I say, it's always your friends that put your dirt out there. So what was this about on 11/21/20? That reads, I'm sorry to be honest. We got into it. And I just want in the chat lately. I've been to myself. I figured you were busy getting better. I'm sorry. I would never want you to feel neglected. I just had so much going on. Then he made me come up with a new shirt and clean the whole house so his little girlfriend can come over. I just be so busy. It's not personal. I'm sorry again. Stop right there. At the time, he was dealing with the one he called E.T., but we know it as Mercedes. And what he did was he paid for Mercedes to come to Bolingbrook, made T-Baby clean up the house, treated T-Baby like shit just to try to impress Mercedes, then didn't have no money to go with it and went to his mama house and borrowed $75 from his mama to give to Mercedes. That's where this is coming from. So now I'm filling the holes in for people who was wondering. And then when he didn't get what, and then when Mercedes didn't do what he wanted him to do, I mean, when Mercedes didn't do what he wanted her to do, she became all these holes and this and this and this and this and this and this and this. That's why she came out defending herself. And then Daboski put all of her naked pictures and the sex escapade between them allegedly on the internet. So yeah, she filed a charge, and the court and the people told her, when he comes to New York, call us and we will come and get him. And that's what happened. So for the people who say it didn't have to happen at court, she was told wherever she laid eyes on him to call. So yes, it had to happen at court because that's where she laid eyes on him at. So now I'm clearing up all the bullshit. Then it says, but he has me so busy. I don't even have friends, nor is my phone on. So I'm on an app. I will call first thing in the morning because he will put me to work after this live. That don't sound like a girlfriend. That sounds like a slave. Then this right here, once again, it's always your friends. So whoever she was talking to said, baby sis, please always tell me the truth. Now, did he do something to you for you to be at the dentist? She says, maybe from being hit in my mouth before, but to be honest, I don't know. My black eye just went down. Had to ask his BMW, which is his other baby mama, to take me since he wants to go live. Wow. So had to ask his baby mama, white one, to take me since he wants to go live. Then it says, I think I figured it out. I can go to my dad's in Rhode Island and we can go from there. I'm still scared for my mom, though, trying to figure some out. She says she will leave with me, but shit is getting so hot. I don't know when I can go. and his birthday is next month, and I can never go anywhere without him except my dad because he doesn't know him. So when motherfuckers jump out there defending not only a pedophile, but a woman beater, you can't say shit to me. You can't say a motherfucking thing to me. You can't say a motherfucking thing to me. And anybody that defends that type of action and defend him, you ain't shit. I said it. But I keep forgetting. Daboski wouldn't hurt a fly. Daboski's a nice man. Daboski is a cool person. Daboski is this. Daboski is that. I guess y'all just seen the opposite side. And it took somebody like me, somebody that don't give a fuck about him, somebody who knows that he's a liar, somebody who knows what this dude is capable of, somebody that knows that this dude ain't shit. I'm just saying. Am I wrong for speaking out for a victim who's scared to come out because she will be recognized and slandered by the baboons and wolves that harbors him? This is where I call on OCO, since they fight for victims. Where is the free T-Baby? Where is the let's send everything to the feds so T-Baby can be vindicated? She gonna have to go through a what you call that shit? She gonna have to go through a not an NA. What is that shit? When you go and she gonna have to go to a detox. You seen when she left the first time and she went to Tennessee, he went and got her. Because he persuaded her mind that he is all she needs. Nobody else want to deal with you. Why? Because you let this fool put wrong truths in your head and put separations between you and your family. I'm just saying. For all of y'all that say y'all love T-Baby, y'all will tell T-Baby the goddamn truth. Move the fuck on. Get the fuck away. Only by the grace of God that she not locked up. And if God is sparing you, you need to take heed to what God is doing for you. At any given time, God can say, I'm going to turn this over to a reprobated mind, and you'll be sitting in somebody's cell for damn near 20 to 30 years. And I'm not saying it to make fun of you. I'm saying this shit because it just don't make sense. You got too much to live for. And if we see it, you know everybody else see it. It comes to a point that you have to love yourself more than anything. And when you love yourself, you'll say, fuck this. Yes, I got my ass beat in the past, but it won't happen again. So I'm challenging everybody that care about victims. We now see victims amongst us, real victims. I don't see nobody reaching out. I don't see nobody writing the feds. I don't see nobody talking about it. Do I got to be the only one? I challenge everybody that say they fight for victims. We got to fight for Larry White, a victim. Bedbug's daughters and son, victims. Bedbug's baby mama, victim. Carmen mama, victim. Flea baby, victim. Or is y'all too scared because a lot of y'all was in bed with these motherfuckers and y'all afraid that y'all shit gonna come out too? Let's make this make sense. Let's make this make sense. We got to fight for real victims. Real victims. Not manufactured motherfuckers. Not people that were sent in. But people that's hit reality by circumstance. Just because they aligned to a motherfucker. Now, bedbug kids did not ask for their father to be who he is. But they also ain't asked for their innocence to be taken either. They also ain't asked for them to witness their mother being beaten and put in jail over a sorry motherfucker either. Heather Williams ain't no victim. Geronda Pace ain't no victim. Don't make me get ugly and spin that R. Kelly block. That's not what we're here for right now. So please don't come in my chat inducing R. Kelly situation to what's going on. Because I don't got a problem opening the panel and having you explain yourself. So you see people on the internet that embrace these people who are victimizers. Yeah. At one point, T-Baby was calling Sarah Remy her mother. So now we got to get serious because y'all know I'm known for joking. I'm known for doing all that. But let's keep it a buck. A man can strike a woman and kill her instantly. So what if he hit Flea Baby and killed her? Would y'all still be talking about, oh, we love the Boski? Facts. I totally agree. Sarah Remy helped groom that girl too. Right. That's why I said what I said. Sarah Remy don't get no pass. She knew what was going on in her house. The internet is under her name. That means she is just as guilty as the perpetrator. Chris Terry said, you was so crazy. The superfan was with T-Baby when they drove to Will Edie Church and the AM on some 6ix9ine shit when nobody was up. It's in those devices. Leave people alone. The superfan done. Damn. I ain't even know that. I ain't even know that. So Sarah Remy needs to be brought in as well. She need to be charged as well. Because they are grooming people together. Just like he is mentioning to Dream that he can get T-Baby to go to her house and groom and train Dream's wife. Like, when I play shit, I want y'all to think why I'm doing it. This is some sick, twisted shit. And then for his mama, the one he crying about, to get on the motherfucking black CEO panel and say, y'all shouldn't follow R. Kelly. He deserves to be locked up, but y'all should get behind my son. You know, that put me in a mind state of what the fuck is really on these internet shit. That shit make me want to just say, Journey, you ain't getting on the internet no more. This shit is crazy. So why y'all folks running around talking about, oh, this is just internet shit? No, this is reality. Now I'm gonna question this. Why nobody on the Dirty Prize, since y'all got all the paperwork and y'all get it first, why y'all didn't read this when it came out? Things that make you go, And I ain't taking sides, but y'all was quick to read Larry shit. Y'all was quick to read Daryl McDavid shit. And I'm noticing that. Every side is quick to read somebody else's shit, but don't want to read their own shit. Now, if Dana J was to fall under any of this shit, y'all would be reading this shit 40 days and 40 nights. I would be the most fucked up person on the internet. Y'all will have campaigns. Leave Dana J page. Leave Dana J page. But guess what? Every time y'all came with the bullshit, it slid right the fuck off. Even today. The judge, the motherfucking police officer was like, why did we get called here? But I took this step further. I went to the supervisor. I want the call. I want the call. You know what I'm saying? So people that live in glass houses that's hot, that's throwing stones and hiding their hand, ain't that's the post that the boss gets upload when he ain't supposed to be on the internet? Ain't nothing supposed to be uploaded to his channel. But mysteriously he's uploading. And I bet my bottom dollar, if he gets booked for a long period of time, he's going to tell on T-Baby and everybody else, Glenda, all of y'all, Yellow Michelle, all of y'all. He's going to tell. Where's the credibility? But here's the calling number. If you want to call in, call in. I'm just saying. There's the facts. Don't argue with me. Argue with the facts. This dude is a pitiful piece of a person. But y'all want to follow him. Y'all want to follow DJ, a.k.a. Bedbug, a.k.a. pedophile, a.k.a. baby killer, a.k.a. child molester, a.k.a. woman beater. But you got people up there, and I'm about to call all y'all motherfuckers out. Fuck this shit. You got people like Nisimo, and Father God, in the name of Jesus, a kuda bang, 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 boom. But then be like, y'all don't do no wrong. Me and Tory Love has had continuous arguments about this. She follows Bedbug to the T. And my question always been, why? Because you can't follow somebody that you don't resonate with. And I told her that. And no, I like his commentary and this and this and this. You can't like commentary for somebody who violate their kids. Especially when you have kids and you're a grandmama. Or the dudes that have kids that's a father or grandfather. He violated his own babies. He killed the 5-year-old kid. And I'm going to go here. I will forever dog walk Niecy Mo ass for the lie that she fucking told on that goddamn channel. That's the third lie you done told. Don't lie on me. When you came to court with that cowboy hoochie mama shit looking to be fucked. Let's go there. The whole time you was trying to fuck somebody in R. Kelly camp when you was in New York. Make that shit make sense. I ain't holding shit back no more. I guess you're going to have to run to God too. But one thing I noticed is that God don't listen to bullshit and he don't like confusion. So shame on you that uses God's name in vain to cover your bullshit. And then I'm going to respond to Bedbug talking about, oh, and you don't got to respond every time somebody use your name. Nigga, this is my motherfucking name. This is my motherfucking brain. You don't want to respond because you are scared to fight what people are saying because you know it's true. I will fight any lie that's put out there on me. And I don't give a fuck where it come from. And my mama will tell you that. So make that shit make sense. Yellow Michelle and all them. Oh, and the Boskies are this fucking Nicole. And it goes to show that you hoes don't have nothing to cling on to. He's beating this girl. Whenever she decides that something don't look right, something don't sound right, he beats her. And y'all sit in the chat and smile in her face and make her think everything is all right. For the motherfuckers that sit up there talking about, oh, T-Baby, my friend, I love my T-Baby. Well, if you love her, why are you scared to go against her abuser? Unless you like being abused too. I guess everybody like living the red Corvette. So when I told y'all ain't nothing in his name his, because he don't have nothing in his name. That Porsche, it's not a Porsche. I told y'all that. He just changed the emblem on it. I can go buy a motherfucking Toyota. What is that? I can go buy the last Toyota Avalon that came out, right? And I can change the Toyota sign and put a Lexus sign, and y'all will think it's a Lexus ES. Judah, that's what I'm talking about. His baby mama. And it wasn't a broom, it was a shovel. He hit his baby mama with a shovel in front of the Masonic temple. I'm just saying, where are the Masons? I didn't know Masons deal with pedophiles. Now I'm gonna go here. See, I'm getting mad up by the minute. You have the fucking snake in DC who's a Prince Hall Mason who ain't supposed to be fellowshipping with a conclestodine. And he have not said nothing about This nigga. I wonder why. He got spitting fire that's out here. He can relay a message to her. Why haven't it been done? I'm talking about morals now. Principles. Until y'all do that shit, you can't come on YouTube talking about, oh, we got morals and principles. We do things the right way. You're a fucking lie. I'm going to call all you motherfuckers out. Oh, we bring the truth and we with the Innocence Project. We do this, we do that. Well, ask this question. Answer this question. If you stand for people who are really victimized, you stand for men's rights, right? That means you stand for men who are really victims. What about the men who are the abusers? Do you put them in jail? Do you turn your back on them? Or do you hang with them because they make sure you get a cash app? I be damned, fuck all you motherfuckers. I will not deal with none of you bitches again because all of y'all fake and phony, and I'll dog walk all of you motherfuckers. And y'all can say what y'all want, but this ain't antics or theatrics like Mr. Fugly like to say. This is real shit. When you have a mother, when you have daughters, when you have kids with disabilities, you'll feel what I feel. Understand this. Angie, the only woman that said that motherfucker can't come on my platform no more. Why? Why is she the only woman that take a stand, but the rest of you motherfuckers entertain that shit? I'm going to go here. And I don't like the ugly motherfucker in Houston. I can't stand him because of the shit that he just tried to do to me. But when he took a stand, why everybody ain't jump on the bandwagon with him? I tell you why. Because it don't feel good being a lonely man at the top. When a motherfucker have a gift for gab that can jump on the internet and try to make you look bad, it don't feel good when you don't have that much ammunition to go back. But here's the problem. I got that ammunition and some to go back in person and on the internet. So I get why people run to these new people and say shit. That's why starting tomorrow, I'm going to start uploading shit. I'm going to take you all the way back. All these prayers and affirmations. No, I'm going to show you who these motherfuckers really are. When the real split of him two happened. Yeah. When me, Sylvia, and Dallas was on the phone and everybody was a bitch and a motherfucker this. Are we talking about the same person? When D. Wilson was talked about, when Shabon was talked about, and I don't hold no punches. It happened. I said what I said at that time. It is what the fuck it is. D. Wilson said what she said about me. Shabon said what she said about me. It happened. But for you new motherfuckers that's jumping here causing havoc, I think I need to spin that block and let y'all hear exactly how conversations were before Aranda, before a Dominisha K. Y'all done pissed off the wrong motherfucker, and I got the ammunition to go at it all. So I'll say this. Don't just look at, don't just listen to what their uploads are going to say. And it's all going to be on this channel. So don't listen to what the upload's going to say. I challenge you to read the chats as well. Everybody from Miss Fat to Miss AP, when I tell you all of them came from me, you're going to look and see, you're going to be like, Dana wasn't lying after all. No. I just sat back and let them play their cards. Now it's my turn to give you the royal flush. So all these new motherfuckers talking about this is theatrics and this is this and this is the. No, sit back, buckle up, because this motherfucking ride you ain't gonna like. This bitch is gonna be beyond bumpy. And the one thing I don't do, I do not, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna put it on record. I do not hate Mr. Fugly for taking the stand that he took, because he was lied to. However, instead of him being a man and finding out facts, he jumped with the lie. That created the problem between him and I as men. One thing I'm not going to do is chase down a lie. But I'm going to defend my name at all costs. And one thing I've learned about the internet, scorn bitches are the ones you separate from and stay separated. You don't revisit none of the bullshit. And niggas that never liked you, you do not friend them. I'm going to say it again. Niggas that never liked you, you do not friend them. Now, here's where the problem going to come in. Everybody on a 45-day fast. I wonder why the 45-day fast happened. Could it have been that Dana J's channel came back up? And that's where all the truth is at? Let's make this make sense. Wasn't nobody talking about a 45-day fast until that channel came up. Now, here's where I say, new people, you might as well shift to the side. People that don't have a dog in this fight, I urge you to don't think like me. And I'm not even trying to take y'all from being over there with these people. No. I feel as though everybody need to know who the fuck they playing with. Everybody need to know who's who. Because the only thing you hear motherfuckers say, Dana fought with everybody on the internet. Here's the question. Why did I? If you take me out of the fights for Sylvia, for Randa, for Dom K, for all of them, for Marshall, for Bearbug, for Debo, then Dana J only fought with two people, really. And that would be JoJo and Angie. And the fight between me and Angie, we always go back and forth. Because motherfuckers get in her head and they would chop shit up and say, well, this is what Dana said. No. Play the whole shit. I don't chop nothing up. I don't hide nothing. When me and Angie went at it, it was real. You would have thought we were Satan and Jesus. Me and Angie fought 40 days and 40 nights, literally. I got no sleep. When I thought I was done arguing, Angie coming back 90 more pages. Shit, let's go. I said it. Angie Walker and Sharon Wimbush are the two women that I hate to argue with ever on YouTube. Because they don't stop. But that's what fueled me to where I'm at now. Because now I don't stop. And one thing about it, if I said it, I meant it. So y'all gonna hear some things. Like this right here. Since everybody talking about Dana threatened Debo. And for the people that's playing my content, I'm glad you're playing it. Because now motherfuckers will understand my take and how the fuck I feel. And where the fuck I come from and why the fuck I feel the way I feel. I'm not worried about nobody liking me. I'm not here for that. I'm here to spread the truth about Robert Sylvester Kelly. A lot of you motherfuckers love R. Kelly. I love his music, but I love Robert Sylvester Kelly more than R. Kelly. If he never make another album, I'm cool with that. Are y'all? Because I know the man hot. Hold on. That's why I go as hard as I do for him. But hey, some people don't understand. Where is that? Dana threatened Daboski. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for that. Dana threatened Daboski. Hold on. And the reason why I'm looking for that and I'm willing to play that is because I said what I said. And this is when I was taken up for Randa. Where the fuck is it at? Okay, here we go. This happened July the 29th, 2000. Check it out.
Give me an address.
You got his address?
No.
Oh.
I gotta get the Boski address.
I thought Larry gave it to you.
I forgot to ask some shit. I'll get it.
Yeah, I thought Larry had gave it to you already. Or was it the work address he gave you?
I don't care, but I want all of them.
Hold on.
That's too hard to find.
No, you're not.
Well, he ain't got nothing in his name.
I'm about to slide on him.
Lord.
I'm definitely about to slide on him. And I want to catch some money on this live.
Hold on.
Catch you on the live.
Him? When he on live talking shit, blow his motherfucking head right on. Bitch.
So while that's being played, right? A name is never talked about. A name is never discussed it on that joint. However, it goes to show that she's been doxing people, and that was in 2000. But I got Levi up here. What up, Levi?
Hey, what up, though? Can you guys hear me pretty well?
Man, come on, man. You don't got to say that. You on the Dana J show.
Hey, listen, man. I gotta drive to Ohio tomorrow, but listen, I just wanted to hop on here because you were saying a couple of things that really really touched a nerve with me. And I wanted, what I'm about to say, I'm not going to be long, but I want to speak to the very intelligent people, those who can follow me when it comes to your intellect. Listen to me very closely, y'all. Dana was going to reveal something else tonight, but I called him early and asked him not to do it because it may compromise something. And he said, okay. What I'm about to say is only for people, those individuals who are intelligent. Listen to me very closely. My cousin is not a pedophile. Robert is not a pedophile. Robert is not a child abuser. He's not a molester of children. However, the FBI, the Homeland Security, who are trained equally, they have something that is called FBI profilers, the Federal Bureau of Investigation profilers. And historically, these profilers understand that whenever there is a high-profile case, and a high-profile person is accused of committing whatever crime, in the case of O.J. Simpson, in the case of Michael Jackson, even though Michael Jackson was not a pedophile, there were a lot of pedophiles following the Michael Jackson story. I want y'all to listen. Several pedophiles were caught following the Michael Jackson story. The fact that they were drawn to the Michael Jackson false allegations and accusations, the profilers, those who work at the psychological level of law enforcement, they don't run around and kick in doors. They just sit in offices, and these are psychologists, sociologists and psychologists, those who graduated at the top of that field, those fields. So whenever there is a ultra intelligent student, someone who graduates all the way at the top, a certain percentage of them go off into corporate America. Some of them start their own private practices. However, you can best believe, I don't care whatever field of endeavor, the government is always going to take certain candidates out of that pool of ultra intelligent people. And this is what they do when it comes, or have done and continue to do when it comes to those graduating classes who are very intelligent individuals who graduate at the highest level of psychology and sociology. They will court them and they'll say, do you want to work for us? Okay. Well, they understand through their psychoanalysis that when you take the mind of an arson, a person who sets fires, follow me on this, listen to me. They know that the modus operandi, the thinking of an arsonist is when an arsonist sets a fire to a building. When you see the police out there, when you see the firemen out there, there are always FBI agents on the scene scaling the onlookers, those who are looking at the fire. They always deploy agents to just stand out there dressed regular like you and I. They look regular, but their job is to look at and to take photos of all of the people standing out there watching the fire, because the FBI profile of a arsonist is that they always return to the scene of the crime at least 80% of the time. They don't set a fire and just go. They have to come back and look at their work. Now follow me on this. In the case of my cousin, R. Kelly, who is not a pedophile, who is not an abuser of children, who is not a child molester, they knew that R. Kelly's criminal cases was going to attract real, true pedophiles, child molesters, child exploiters. And we have two that we have been in the company of, and they have been in the company of us via YouTube. We have two who showed up to the scene of the fire and stood there talking about R. Kelly. Follow me. Those two is that pervert in Bolingbrook and that molester of his own children and children in Houston. They were drawn to the R. Kelly cases like a moth is drawn to a light or a flame. The FBI profilers understood this. How is it that a homeless man who we have been amongst via YouTube virtually can sit on YouTube and talk about R. Kelly and come to find out he's molested his own babies and other children? Boy, these government law enforcement agencies are so smart. They are quantum leaps ahead of the average persons. This is why their conviction rate is so damn high, because they think way ahead of the average person. I'm going to ask y'all again. How is it that the R. Kelly case surfaces and a homeless man who was molesting his own female daughters and who has had a history of molesting children, how is it that he would be drawn to the R. Kelly cases, y'all? This is factual. This pervert in Bolingbrook was drawn to the R. Kelly cases. And there is so much that's about to take place, y'all. Listen to me. The mystery, hear my words, of Sarah Remy, that young lady T-Baby, and that pervert in Bolingbrook, while you all sit and you make light of it, you don't think, because you're not, most of you are not thinking people, not all, but most of you are not thinking people where you would ask yourself, after observing this pervert for over 3 years, you never heard him say how he became acquainted with T-Baby. And I don't give a fuck who has a problem with what I'm saying, because I got some golden eagles ready to fly. Hear me. But that answer is about to be made known in paperwork. I'm going to ask y'all again. How could you sit and watch a 40-year-old man openly say Yeah, I've been with this young girl since she was a young girl. And none of you, as much as you sit and you listen, he never described how did you come in contact with her. Well, guess what? The federal authorities now know. The federal authorities now know. And I'm telling you, this shit is about to be monumental. Listen to me. The baby killer can sit and talk about, oh, I got my passport, this, that, and the third. The baby killer is about to understand that these people were waiting for him. They knew that real, true pedophiles, child molesters, child exploiters were going to be drawn to the R. Kelly cases. And now, since his daughters have revealed he's been molesting us, he's been molesting other children. Do you think they're going to allow him to use that passport to get the fuck out of America? Man, let me tell y'all something, man. If y'all only knew what I knew. I heard the women. I want y'all to take everything that I just said as it pertains to how perverts, child exploiters, excuse me, child molesters, despots, misfits, dysfunctional women. Listen to me. The worst of the worst are drawn to the worst of the worst. When the last time you seen a mosquito on some shit on the ground? I'm asking you again. When have you ever seen a mosquito, a regular bug, landing or flying over to some manure? They don't do it.
And you know what, Levi?
Yes, sir.
I've never seen bees argue with mosquitoes about why honey tastes better than shit.
That's right, y'all. Exactly. And I don't know if y'all have dogs. Anyone who has a dog. Notice when a dog defecates, he don't play in it. A dog defecates and walks on from it. A dog would actually kick dirt over the defecation if he could. Dogs defecate right near trees and places that's out of the way. They prefer to defecate out of the way. I want y'all to listen to me. But I want y'all to think about all of these so-called women who were drawn to that pervert in Bolingbrook, who were drawn to that baby killer who molested his own children. Think about the women who were drawn to them. See, that's part of the FBI profile also. And those that I'm talking about who sent them information, now that it's all in the devices that they seized. I heard one of the women yesterday sit and try to talk so intelligent. And she said, I be bored. I sit at home and I study. I just do a lot of research. Well, how much of that research have you sent to that pervert in Bolingbrook? If you think that these people are playing with y'all, let me say this. Do you know people that they only mention the cash apps in his indictment? They only mention those cash apps with 30 rounds. Y'all, boy, listen, man. If y'all knew who I was, a lot of y'all be like, damn, for real? Listen, Dana know who I am. But listen, they only mention the cash apps in that pervert, sick, superfans indictment in the beginning for one reason. I heard so many people come on and say, this is bullshit. They knew when they sent them cash ups and said 30 rounds that they wasn't trying to buy no ammunition. And me and Dana was talking, and we were just cracking up laughing because Dana knew. We sat back and laughed. I said, Dana, listen to this. I heard intelligent people that I view as intelligent saying, oh, that's bull. They ain't got nothing. They said people were sending him cash apps to buy ammunition. Y'all so goddamn dumb and slow. So goddamn slow. Do you know why they mentioned the cash apps and the 30 rounds, people? Because when they went to get their warrants, by mentioning the cash apps and the 30 rounds, it facilitated, it allowed the judge to grant them full reign in the warrants for every motherfucker that man has ever spoken with. Are you following me? They used the 30 rounds cash apps. Oh, people are sending him cash apps saying 30 rounds. Oh, for real? We need a warrant to go through every motherfucker that's ever been in contact with him. Granted. Stupid ass people. Stupid, slow ass people. That justified a warrant that says wherever the road leads, you can go. So all of you stupid ass women sitting there talking about, oh, he's so intelligent. I heard that Leslie Jennings woman say. He said he was built for this. He was built for this. He's built for prison. Well, if he's built for it, why the fuck is he crying? Woman, listen. If you are an intelligent woman like you pretend to be, if you are a cultivated woman like you pretend to be, if you are a sophisticated woman like you pretend to be, how is it that you can champion a man that was talking about sodomizing kids, sodomizing people's daughters, didn't threaten everybody but they mom? He didn't threaten everyone. But this woman, these women pretend to be so sophisticated. I'm so educated, and he's such a strong man. No. Y'all the kind of women who write men in prison, put money on their books, and when they get out, you'll marry a nigga that's in prison because you're a bunch of low-life ass, low-class ass, pretend to be sophisticated ass hoes. Bitches is what you are.
You talking about the Love After Lockup crew?
You goddamn right. That's what they are. And the FBI understands their profiles. The FBI understands your profile. You're a man. You're the kind of woman that'll take a man out of prison and clean him up. But you sit and pretend that you have not heard that sick pervert son of a bitch who came close to the edge with Levi. Let me tell you, let me explain this to y'all now. He came close to the edge. I'm saying this in self-defense on God. You hear me? I said in self-defense on God. I told the people, now you got it right. You hear him, right? You see him threatening my life. I told those people, I said, let me tell you something. All that talk of trying to figure out and find out my real name, who I am, I told the federal authorities, and if I was lying, then I would be in trouble. I'm saying exactly what I said to them. I said, this sick son of a bitch don't even know. He might as well be looking for his own goddamn funeral home or grave site. They said to me, No, don't say that. Don't say that. I said, what do you mean don't say that? I said, was it not me, who informed y'all when one of those terrorists put one of your agents' address up on the goddamn internet? Didn't I inform y'all about that? They said, yes, you did. I said, so when you all are faced with an imminent threat, are you trained to play around? No, we're not. Okay. Well, I'm a law-abiding citizen. I'm letting you know, anyone who's trying to acquire where I'm at, if anyone approaches me to harm me or my family, I'll say it again, they might as well be looking for their funeral home or their plot. And they said to me, I understand. They're not taught to play around with people. They're taught to eliminate the goddamn threat. Getting back to these low-life-ass women who sit and pretend that they're educated. We had y'all in Detroit in the hood, college chicks, chasing after the lowest of the low. College chicks chasing after crackhead, heroin addict, low-life-ass niggas, pretending to be educated when you're nothing but a bunch of low-life assholes. Low-life assholes. If you were a real woman when you heard that man talk about sodomizing Larry's daughter, you would have clicked off. I don't give a fuck who you are. You can play those games on YouTube, but I know who you are. I heard one of them say, well, they say he threatens people, but he only threatens those who threaten him. You're a goddamn lie, woman. Go back. Show me where Levi ever threatened him first. Show me where Levi came on YouTube going at that bitch. Show me, huh? Show me where I came on YouTube going at the baby killer. That man put my face on the board, didn't know me. I didn't know him. People were sending me, so he got your face on the board. He came on the scene threatening me. He came on the scene threatening a serious motherfucker. Listen, woman, you women that follow that nigga, listen to me very closely. I want to say this very clear. He came on the scene threatening a nigga that will follow your ass to the ends of the motherfucking earth. A nigga that's been in real wars, a nigga that's been in the goddamn books in my city, Detroit, since '88. He came on the scene threatening me. Understand that, but you sit and you say he only threatened those who threaten him. Let me ask you another question, sick ass woman. Show me where any of the R. Kelly female accusers threatened that sick son of a bitch in Bolingbrook. Show me where they threatened him. They didn't even respond to that low down, low life, broke ass, pathetic ass nigga. Show me where those federal prosecutors in New York threatened that perverted son of a bitch. Show me. You said it, now show it to me. You said it. Show me where Levi, show me where any of the R. Kelly female accusers or those federal prosecutors in New York threatened that sick, psychotic, broke, pathetic, super fan, fanatic ass, bitch ass nigga. Show me. We didn't even know that nigga existed. He came on the scene threatening motherfuckers. And he came across the wrong one. And I be goddamn. I want you to listen to me, Miss Jennings. Be clear on me. I be goddamn if they don't include me in his indictment and I done gave them the goddamn footage of that man putting $2,000 on my head. Because I'm going to tell you something. Either they're going to do their job and rid society of this despot, low-life, sick, psychotic, motherfucking drug addict ass nigga, or Levi's gonna exercise his goddamn American constitutional motherfucking right. And that means it's gonna be a goddamn tragedy. The gloves are off with you niggas. You sit and try to have selective memory like you got amnesia, like you ain't seen this motherfucker talk about screwing every woman in the goddamn enterprise and everything has been nothing but fucking a goddamn orgy with these people. And you're turned on by it, miss. You're turned on by a broke ass nigga that couldn't even buy you a Happy Meal, living with a white woman, pimping out a young black girl, ain't got shit to show, ain't got shit going on. You're turned on by that. And in your life, in your lives, I look and I listen, in your very lives, all you dealt with all your life are niggas who used you. All of you who follow after that baby killer and follow after that bitch in Bolingbrook, all you've ever dealt with are the worst of the worst. Niggas who used your ass. After they used you, they got the hell away from you because they knew you wasn't shit. But you sit and you try to speak like you're so goddamn intelligent and refined. I've dealt with women all my life, and I spotted those like you when I was 16, 17 years old. A man sits in a goddamn house and you see him smoking weed over his children in a little ass house 24 goddamn 7. You see him, you hear him talk about screwing young girls in the ass and how he want to sodomize this and sodomize that, and you try to make excuses because you want to be sodomized. You want a nigga like that living with you to screw your niece, your little cousin, screw you, screw the woman across the street, smoke weed all day, drink all day, non-productive, unintelligent, inarticulate, can't speak, non-productive in society, a goddamn waste of a man. And you're going to sit and try to promote that shit? But the FBI, they also have your profiles. You're the kind of women who just love the worst of the worst. But I'm going to say it again. I be goddamn. My life and my family's life is just as much valuable as those prosecutors' lives. He threatened my life. He put Dana J's baby on pornographic photos, making that generated child pornography. See, what's backing me is goddamn money. I'm paying my representative to speak to those people and make sure they do their goddamn job. And if they do their goddamn job, that son of a bitch will be doing at least 20 years in prison. I said it, do something about it. I hear these pitiful ass women talking about, oh, I miss him. Oh, I miss him. So you trying to tell me you miss a nigga that sits up 24/7 talking about sodomizing women and sodomizing kids? Huh? That can't even pronounce a fucking word? A career goddamn criminal with a rap sheet as long as your goddamn street? That's who you miss? Okay, fine. When he gets out 20 years from now, let him come live with you. Y'all ain't shit. I'ma say it, y'all ain't shit. I don't view you as women. I don't view you as intelligent. I view you as nothing. But don't worry, because you will be able to put money on his books. You will be able to write him, send him fucking naked photos. And when he gets out 20 years from now, which y'all gonna be about 70, you'll better let him move in with you. I'm nigga, on God. You understand? Because I believe in let's get to it. That's just me. Let's get down, nigga. Let's get to it. Trust me when I tell you. Thank you, Dana, for not revealing that other stuff on that fucking baby killer tonight, bro. But I'm telling you.
It's coming, man. It's coming.
Yes, sir. I'm telling you, y'all, what I just explained to y'all now. This comes down to FBI psychological forensics. It is no coincidence that these two and others were drawn to this R. Kelly stuff. And what's about to be revealed, what's in that sick son of a bitch's devices, y'all ain't gonna believe it. We're talking murder for hire. We're talking terroristic threats. We're talking even sex trafficking. Not to mention the goddamn drug aspect of this shit. Yes, sir. It's about to get real.
No, I'm saying don't release that part yet.
Word.
This gonna be a story.
Yes, sir. I just want niggas to know that I don't wound you. I wasn't trained as a young man to wound a person and then let him just go. Fuck that. Legally, if I wound you legally, I'm going to track your ass down. See, that psychopath really picked a fight with a motherfucker just as crazy as him. That's what he did.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say, but don't tell him nothing. No.
All right. So that's all I had to say, bro. But y'all brace yourselves. Him losing that lawsuit ain't shit. But I tell you, I'm going to say it again. Now, he said he's going to get even. Dana then jumped in front of Uncle. Or nephew then jumped in front of Uncle saying, well, if you're going to get even, come here first. No. Dana tell me let him come. No. I take everyone at their words. And as an American citizen, I must appeal. The pretrial and that judge, I'm letting the shit be known. When someone says in this country, if it takes me 50 years, I'm going to get even. I'm going to get you. I'm going to make you motherfuckers pay. Let me tell you something. I am a law-abiding citizen. So I'm making it clear to that judge. Now, you heard what he said. Now, either you give him time to think about what he said, or you give him time to really think about what he said, or you give him enough time that when he get out that motherfucker, he forgot what he said. I'm out of here, man.
All right.
Word.
All right. I'm out here, man. Levi crazy. What's going on, Mishi? Who this? Levi, sit tight. Okay. I want to sit back and see what's going to happen. Levi. We all going to sit tight. But y'all shouldn't have played with me. Anywho, I'm going to put up here again. Call in. If you got something to say about tonight, call in. I don't know why. Tamale Sports Network, what up, though? What's going on? What up, EJ? But look, I said it many times before. I don't know how many times to say it. I'm thankful for the people that came over here. I'm thankful for the people that, you know, hit that like button. I still got some folks. I still got over 100 people who came to my house just to spectate, but that's cool. That's fine. I thank y'all for giving me your view, whether y'all wanted to hit the like button or not. But like I say, I ain't playing with these motherfuckers. I'm now on something different. And everybody that did something fucked up to me, I'm spinning that block. I just hope you're able to deal with it. But I'm going to go back and I'm going to say this. The recording that I was going to slide. Hold on. You live on the Dana J Show. How can I help you? I guess somebody was being tickled. Or it could have been the ignorant bitches that just wanted to call in just to be seen or to be heard. Like I say, I welcome all. Call in. Now you understand when I say mental health. But like I was saying, that call that was recorded by the lady that's over there, that was a call for her. Because she was actually scared of Debo. And I said, yo, I get him out of here. It's nothing. So while people sit back and try to defame my character, understand, tell the truth about shit. My beast came from defending y'all motherfuckers. And if people want to listen to what I'm saying, that's fine. Listen to it. But my thing is this. I did what a lot of you motherfucking so-called men would never do. And put yourself on the front line for motherfuckers that you was cool with that wasn't cool with you. Keep that shit a buck. Keep that shit a buck. And that came out right after it was said that, oh, Dana and I got a special type of relationship. But 2 years later, oh, I ain't never liked the fat fuck. Fuck him. On that note, I let people believe what the fuck they want to believe. I'm good. Are you? Dana J gone. Thank y'all for joining me. Everybody else, have a great, wonderful, and marvelous night.
There's no such thing as love in these streets.
Guess you want to hit a lick.
It's full of hate and lies and deceit.
I'm going to end up locked you right back up.
What do you want me to do, Dream? I get it how I live, you know that.
Mayhem. Straight to it, huh? You ain't playing around.
You must have did something real big to have to sell your truck.
I just lost 70 bands.
All got robbed.
Being loyal is the name of the game.
I talked to Nut. He said he was with you the night he got killed.
It sounds like you're accusing me of killing my partner.
It's funny how everyone thinks they are till they get smacked in the face by it.
Let's see what the streets talking about first.
Then you have to figure out who loyalty is loyal to.
You checking for my bitch?
We are just friends.
Is it you? Is it the streets?
You still got that gun?
Love and loyalty is a myth.
I don't like to waste time on stupid conversation. There's no profit in that. So if I'm around people that are always complaining with no solutions, then I'm wasting real estate in my brain for what I need to project. And what I project in my brain is what I project in my reality. So that real estate only has to be for evolution, things that are going to help me get where I got to go. You understand? Help me evolve. So if my conversation with you makes me stagnate, we don't have too much conversation either. I don't have no time for no stupid ass conversation.
I don't understand what I've done wrong. I haven't done anything wrong. I think obviously people aren't ready to see someone like me.
Say it later, what you gon' do now? Hope you're ready, cause I'm really about to put it down. Girl, you know that I will never disrespect you. We love tomorrow, but tonight I wanna spank you. That ass down, gotta make it last now. Start off slow, then I'ma beat it up.
Better believe it. If you think I'm here to play around with y'all, God damn it, I'm not.
RSK home soon. Yeah. Let's say what up. We sold out, told word to Levi. Fuck the other side and fuck your opinion unless it's big by. Brooke boy needs to leave and Nicky keep the 9 tuck. Sly Fox, Mama Mary said you can go fuck a duck. Anybody follow when they bullshit, I ain't surprised. Bullshit stinks, so does the enterprise. Sorry for cussing Georgia girl, surely forgive me. Belinda, respectfully, I be watching like Miss Lady T. We don't fuck with baby killing niggas, watching F niggas, old cold niggas, Don Russell supporting ass niggas. We don't fuck with unfit drunk bitches, one pep smear bitches, or to be determined bitches. Y'all won't beat, that's why we prima donna patient. Fantasia light the candle, me and Virgo smoking trees. Really salute, I know EJ up in the G. What up, Caramel and Face? I can't forget about my lips. The dream team really be the squad. The other team really is the fraud. I say the dream team really be the squad. The other team really is the fraud. If we don't joke with choke and middle finger to the PI. B.I.B.I.